Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I certainly hope that all is well. Thank you so much for joining. All right. Well, I wasn't 1000% prepared to come on. I wanted to come on last night with some stuff, but I went to sleep, child. And I really want to go to sleep now. Okay, but anyway, my day has been interrupted. My day has been interrupted by the black magic witchcraft. Just like my life. Just like these people, okay? That I've been talking about. Now, I want to ask a question real quick. Hopefully, this won't be long. But let me ask you guys a question. When, okay, this is for the people who do this shit. But then other people can answer as well, but I do have my comments closed, okay? You can email me. When you do people wrong, you do people wrong, and at some point, whether immediately or sometime thereafter, they stand up for themselves and speak out about your injustice against them. Why do you get mad? What now? Why are you mad? Why? Why are you angry? Why are you upset? Are they supposed now? If it was you, but people do this shit. If it was you, if somebody did you dirty and somebody did you wrong, what would you do? What would you do? Would you just sit there? That's all right. It all right. It all right. And not defend yourself, not stand up for yourself, not speak up for yourself. You're just gonna just sit there and take it, right? That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do. No, you wouldn't even do that. So then, when a person does stand, if you've done them wrong and they stand up for themselves and they speak out and they speak the truth, then why are you angry? This is what the lady who raised me, who she came through with her dream infiltration last night, ma'am. I don't even remember the goddamn dream. I just remember seeing you. You've done it so many times. It's so many times. It may seem like I'm always speaking about this shit on my YouTube channel, but I don't. If you honestly, if the audience, if you actually knew how, if you actually knew how much and how many times these people bothered me, and harassed me, if you actually knew. My God, and there are many others out there going through the same thing. So what she used to say to me was, talk about teachable moments. So this is going to be a teachable moment. Make everything can be a teachable moment. So let this be a teachable moment. Okay, is the 8-8 portal, whatever that's supposed to mean? The full moons and them coming in, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. Okay, whatever. I'm not all into that. Okay, I'm not putting it down. Don't misunderstand. I'm not putting it down for those of you who are. I be seeing this stuff, and I be like, okay, let me look up and see what that means. And then I'll be like, oh, okay. We just used to call it August 8th and moving the fuck on. Okay, but I'm not putting it down. I'm not putting it down if that's how you roll. Okay, I don't keep up with the moon cycles and all of that type of shit. Okay, maybe I should, but I don't. I've tried to, at times, and I'm just like, whatever, whatever. Okay, the moon cycle is cycling. It's doing what it do. Okay. And I guess that's the time when people really clown with their black magic and their witchcraft. But all this is doing is giving me more opportunity to speak up about the more lies and the more injustices that have been done to me. Okay, that I forgot about when I was doing my videos. Okay, before. Okay, by Zarita, August at Heru, you bitch. So I'm sitting. Well, Philippe, he keep on. I don't know what the fuck he's looking for. Who cares? I wish you would understand that. Who cares? Okay. But you don't. Okay. But, her. So I'm sitting here doing my work. I feel it every single time. I hear it. I feel it. I see it. All of that shit. But you just don't believe. Because you and your piddly little mind can't believe she can't be more powerful than me and better than me. She can't be. I'm sexy. She not. And everything revolves around that. Some kind of sexy attraction and all of that type of shit. I don't live in that space. I don't. If you do, yay for you. I don't live in that space. Honey, this is all in your head. I thought you did go get help after you damn near killed them people with that car. Didn't you go get help then? Now you're angry with me because I'm making videos exposing how you have tried to hurt and harm me and diminish me before the world. This is a sports bra in case people are wondering. Okay, I went and worked out. Okay. But yet you continue to do it. I don't have a right, I guess, to tell the truth. I don't have a right to do that. You wanted me, you and whosoever else, Breed, the Philippe, all of y'all, what y'all wanted me to do. The fake mama, my daddy, the brother, all of you all, okay? I'll get into that. Let me just say this real quick before I get into that. I'm wondering, did you, Miss Ma'am, fake mama, and whoever else, tell people, because I remember something, one of Bree's videos, when she first started her smear campaign on me, but at the time she wasn't saying my name, her first two, but I'm listening and I'm like, clearly she's talking about me. And she said something to the effect of, this sound like somebody that can't do nothing by herself. Well, we're all interdependent upon one another. I've gone over that. But we'll go over it again. We are all, ain't no need of nobody thinking that you're an island unto yourself. No one on earth is. It's impossible. And I have simplified it for you, for those who think that they are. And for those who think that they've done everything on their own, you have not. The food you eat, the clothes you wear, the vehicle you drive, or whatever your form of transportation is, your form of communication, all of this shit, other people have and whatnot have put these things together, and you utilize them to reach your goals in life or just for your simple everyday living. We are all interdependent upon one another. But I'm like, okay, this is a weird bitch that told Brie all of this shit. And the rest of the people here in this city, however many people she could. Did you tell people that I could not live my life? That I couldn't live a life? Hold on. Hold on. That I could live a life and take care of myself without you or whoever. Because I remember one time, one of these cousins here, she didn't have no place to stay, so she claimed. I said, you want to stay here tonight? Well, tonight became 2.5 months. I ain't throw her out and nothing like that. She had my house looking like hoarders. I've talked about this already and everything. But I was living in my grandparents' house that they left. Well, I really think that it was left for me and me alone. I think the sibling's name was added too, which I couldn't figure out. I'm like, how come his name is on this motherfucker? This quit claim deed. When she knew, my grandmother knew how he was and how he was toward me. And I looked at her signature. I hung out with my grandmother all the time. All the freaking time. Since I was like, I don't know, like a kid, like 11 years old, I was with her often. She was like my ace boom cool. I would hang out with her and her friends. I go over her house and watch TV and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, it was a side-by-side duplex. So I would go to her side. We all the time. So I knew her writing. I knew her signature. I knew it. And when I saw this signature, for this quitclaim deed that the lawyer got when the sibling got to acting a goddamn fool when I want to let the house go because they wasn't going to strain me, and everybody doing black magic on me at the time, and nails on into my driveway, and dirty ass pads and used pads in front of my house, and dead birds, and the poor kitten and all of that type of shit. I was like, it's time for me to leave. And the woman coming in the house looking up at all the furniture. Where can we put the camera? And all of that type of stuff. It's time for me to go. So I was like, okay. So it's a long story. But anyway, I go to look at the quitclaim deed. And I looked at her signature. And initially, my initial reaction was like, that's not her signature. So sometimes I don't want to make no accusations. This is what I'm thinking to myself. I don't want to make no accusations toward anyone. So just look at it. And I said, it is her signature, but she must have been on her deathbed when she signed the shit. It was all, I mean, I was like, kind of scribbled them, is this? She must have been like, she was in hospice. I mean, she was at home, and she was in hospice. I said, is that when they had her sign it when she couldn't hardly talk? Which means that there would be other people involved here who I really do not want to call out and speak to. And it's so funny. After she died, we were at the house. They called us upstairs. They called me upstairs. I get up there. They in the room. Well, she left the house to you and him. And I was like, well, I don't want this house. And they looking at me all crazy. Why? I said, I don't want to be signed up on nothing with him. Nothing. That ain't right. That ain't right. You shouldn't be there with that your brother. Blah, 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 blah. You better speak up for yourself, people. Because these people who are in the situation that I have been in, and I'm going to get to that in a minute, something I was about to say. They're going to speak up for you. And they got things against you and wants to take you down, and they paid by the big high ups and all of that kind of stuff. They're going to speak up for you. So you better speak up for yourself. I don't care who it is. Mama, daddy, sister. Speak up for yourself. So anyway, he got a PhD. I could care less about his PhD. What is that supposed to mean? That he's a good person? I know him. I don't want to be involved with this with him. Okay, but it's said and done. I'm trusting this woman that raised me. I'm telling her, I was like, he's mean. He doesn't like me. He's mean to me. Been mean to me all my life. Shit, ever since they introduced me to his ass, he's been mean to me. I don't want to do this. I don't want to have property in my name. Then come to find out, the more we're talking, and she's sitting up there looking all pitiful and bad about it. And he come to me later on. Well, I just can't believe you said that about me. That hurt my feelings. And the way you've been treating me since I met you, since I literally met you and can remember, has hurt my feelings too, motherfucker. It's the truth. I don't want to do this. I don't want my name. Why is my name on here? How come nobody asked me? How come nobody talked to me about this shit? How come y'all just put my name on here? Who did this? All right, whatever. And what I told them was go happen concerning that house is exactly pretty much what happened. Okay. Nevertheless, and I was robbed. That I got proof of. And legal folk know about that. That I got proof of. Beyond a shadow of a fucking doubt. I was robbed concerning that house. That's what I want to say. Come to find out later, he knew before she died. And I'm like, well, how come I didn't know? How come he knew that the house was coming to both of us and I didn't know? How come nobody told me? I can make my own decisions and choices. I don't want my name attached to this house as far as he is concerned. And y'all know how that shit go with family and property and all of that kind of thing, all right? But anyway, and pretty much what I said right then and there was going to happen. He ain't going to do me right. He ain't going to treat me right concerning this house. He's not going to. And guess what? He didn't. 14, what, something like that years later. It could have been during the whole time, but he absolutely did not. And Miss Ma'am, fake mama, you knew, you was a part of that. And I thought about it later. I said, I was so close to my grandmother. I hung out with my grandmother all the time. She knew how he was. She knew how he was. And I was like, you ask yourself questions. Did she really want his name on this house, or was she giving it to me? And I don't know. She's gone. Now I'm a medium. I can speak to her and ask. Okay. But that ain't proof for y'all. I really don't think that was supposed to be given to both of us. But moving the fuck on. And what I said he was gonna do is exactly what the fuck he did. I just passed by the house the other day. I was over that way. I said, let me take a look at the house. Okay. But anyway, moving the fuck on. Okay. But I don't know why. I was getting into that as far as that. So this woman, this girl who is the fake mama, her niece, she was there at a period of time, and she said to me, she said, Nikki, do you think that if you didn't have this house, you would be able to pay your rent? Yeah, because like her cousin said, you get a job and you pay your fucking bills. I lived in New York City by myself. I lived in Washington, D.C. Well, I was a student there. Okay, but I still, was there. I lived in Newark, New Jersey. I lived in Memphis, Tennessee. I lived in Atlanta, Georgia. I lived in these places by myself. Nobody was sending me money. Okay. Now, when I was in college, when I was in graduate school, my dad would send me $100 a month. Was it 100? It was no more than, I don't even think it was 150. Because I remember at one point it got reduced when a woman came in, when he got a girlfriend. When he was single, I think it was a little bit more. So it might have been like, but when he was single, it was like 150. A woman come in, you know how that go. Don't give her all that money. But I don't think that lady did that, honestly. But it reduced. He had to have money for his girlfriend. Whatever the reason was, it reduced. It may have gone from like 150 or something like that to 100. He gave me $100 a month. I have worked jobs. I have worked a job since my very first job. Well, when did I start? The lady who raised me, she was my pastor's personal secretary, which he was a bishop. So she wasn't the church secretary. She was his personal secretary. Okay. She had been doing that ever since I can fucking remember, since I was a little girl. So sometimes she'd be like, why don't you come up to the office? I'll give you some work to do and pay you. Okay. Sealing envelopes, shit like for church people. Don't worry, I didn't see none of your business. Sealing envelopes, taking the offering up out the envelope and put it in the pile, and things like that. You understand what I'm saying? Making Xerox copies, stuff like that. Kid stuff, okay? But besides, so I'm not sure how old I was when I started that, but I was young. I was a kid. But that wasn't all the time. My very first job that I can remember, I was 14 years old. I had been working since I was 14. I worked at a boutique. It was a boutique. That office building was the office building. They were upstairs, and it was stores downstairs. It was a boutique that I worked in. I done had so many jobs. I done had more jobs than lost shit alive. And prostitution ain't one of them, Miss Brianna Jewel Bellamy. But I will say, at least prostitutes get paid for their work. Not just letting men just come in and play all up in them and on them and don't get shit out of it. All right? So kudos to the prostitutes. Not to somebody dumb like you. Okay? But anyway, I done had more jobs. I done worked at Cinnabon. I worked at this kiosk, the South American guy. He wasn't South American. He was white. He sold stuff from South America. I worked at Ethnic Arts, which was a black bookstore. I mean, I've been a flight attendant. I don't work job. I work. I had a factory job. I've been working since I was 14. Everywhere I have lived, I paid my own way. But nobody sending me shit to take care of me. When I lived in that house that my grandmother left us, I worked. I paid my bills. I paid my car note. I paid my car insurance. I paid my renter's insurance. I put gas in my car. I put food on my table and clothes on my back, me and my daughter's back. Okay. There were times where, of course, her grandmother and, well, this woman who raised me, her father, of course, they took care of her as well. I don't understand. When she asked me that question, I was looking at her like, what? No, I don't have no evictions on shit. I've never been evicted from any place. You get a job and you get a job and you pay your fucking bills. Have I had food stamps? I damn sure have. Have I had Medicaid? I damn sure have. Do I have either one of those now? No. But I sure did. I worked and I paid into it. And when the need came, I went and got what the good government said, you can get this assistance. Now, for people who decide that's what they want to do to make that their life, that's their business. I don't, food should be free any goddamn way for every goddamn body. Medical should be free any goddamn way for any goddamn body, just like it is in a lot of other countries. Okay, well, America's the home of the free and the land of the slave. All right, but whatever. I mean, the home of the brave. Oops. Don't be mad. Okay. I moved to New York City about a couple years ago. Me and my daughter. Guess what? Whose money and dime? Mine and mine alone. I work, and it ain't laying on my back, getting money from no goddamn body. So if you or whoever the word was that was spread around that she can't do nothing by herself, she can't live this life, she can't do it up out there, she can't do nothing without me. Liar. You're a liar. All of you who said that shit. She's just so weak and fragile. She's just so codependent and pitiful, honey. She can't do nothing on her own. If it wasn't for me, honey, she wouldn't have nothing. If she ain't had that house over there, good Lord, she just wouldn't make it. She didn't have that house. You people are crazy. It is saying. And liars. So funny, I was living in before I lived in that house, I was living in another house. I ain't talking about when I was with the Hebrews. Hell, when I was with the Hebrews, half the time I was the only one in the whole house, goddamn. Maybe me and maybe one or two other people who paid the fucking rent. Because, when I was in that community, they had communal living. And I only lived in one of the houses, actually. Was it just one? Yeah, just one. Before I married the fool, and fool you, I saw your motherfucking name the other day. You Hebrew, that motherfucker I married. I know you're a part of all of this shit. And you still a part of it. This mother, I had left the Hebrews, hadn't been with for a while. Then all of a sudden he calls me. Why are you calling me? What do you want? I mean, I talked to him and everything, but really it's like, why is he calling me? It's been years. I haven't talked to this man. You all the way over in Africa with a wife and children. Why are you fucking calling me? Oh, because you're part of this shit too. So look, little Miss Ma'am, so I'm sitting here minding my own business, working, making money, working. And here it is. I said, okay, so she's mad. Why are you mad? Oh, because I was supposed to just sit back and allow you to lie about me all over fucking town, and God knows the crazy ass shit that you said to these people, and just sit back and let you do it, and don't say no. I just gonna let her. Just gonna let her take my life and my essence and my being and lie to everybody all over the world about who I am. I was just gonna sit here and let her do it. I was just gonna sit here and let her ruin my life. I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. I was just gonna let her do it. And just sit here. That's all I was gonna do. And the thing about it is, I don't have these people's phone number. I'm not gonna talk to these motherfuckers. You sat up there. Oh, I put it on YouTube. Big shit. The truth. I put the truth on YouTube. Called you out for your shit and for what you did, and still are trying to do. Big deal. You went all over town. Motherfuckers follow me. Motherfuckers. When I lived on Edmonton, the motherfucker had somebody sitting on the street. I said something to him about it. I see the motherfucker you see. I mean, you got sitting in the truck watching me. I see the motherfucker. I just didn't think that this bitch was. I mean, I knew she was a part of it, but I didn't to this extent. I didn't know what the fuck was what the real deal had been being. So why are you mad? Put down the candle, the cat of nine tails, the animals that you sacrificing, the herbs that you throwing down, my picture that you probably got darts and pins and all kind of shit in it, the voodoo doll with my face on it that you pricking every other night, and whatever else, and the blood that you're spilling all over the place, and the demons that you're calling on to go get her, and all of that type of shit, and trying to get up in my sacral chakra and my root chakra, and I'll put all that shit down. And say something to me face to face. But you won't. Do that. A few weeks ago, you bothered me, you niggling at me with your goddamn candle, and I'm like, okay, who the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I close my eyes and I see your motherfucking face crying. I'm like, I'm sorry. No. Mm-mm. Put all of that shit down. The cowardly shit. You involved people in the... Now, Miss Ma'am, I won't call you out. Because, see, you probably was lied to, but I don't think you like me no motherfucking way. But that's okay. I'm asleep one night. This was way back when I was talking... Was that... This was before I started talking crazy ass Bree. I'm asleep. I hear ding. I'm still asleep. Physically. I look up my spirit man. I see your motherfucking ass, Zarita, and Karen's daughter-in-law. I don't want to say your name. And both of you all looking like, okay, all right, okay. I said, what the fuck? Now, I said something about the woman because she was throwing some black magic at me for a minute, but she stopped. That's why I told crazy ass Bree. Bree made a video. She ain't gonna bother you no more, sister. She ain't gonna bother you no more. But she didn't. Now, I can't really be mad at the woman. Because I realized you lied to her and put all these people you lied to. All of these people that you lied to, even though y'all had a good time, y'all having a ball with this shit. It was funny. You really enjoyed it when Bree was making the videos about me, the crazy pictures and the crazy posts. Hell, she might still be doing. I don't know what the fuck the bitch is doing. You loved it. You loved it. You loved it. You was eating it up. It was feeding you. Yeah, you energy vampires. It was feeding the hell out of you. You loved all of it. Okay. But you put these people, not just me, and really you motherfuckers ought to be mad, but Y'all might just be just like her for all I fucking know. I don't know. Because half these people, most of these people I really didn't even know. Except them family, them cousins of yours. So I ain't gonna say just you, y'all, cause y'all knew the truth. Y'all know I wasn't none of that shit. She couldn't tell. Well, maybe she did tell y'all. She doing black magic on me. She hurting me. I'm so sweet and kind. If I was from down south, I'd say I'm like a little southern belle. Oh, she ain't what y'all think she is. She did lie. That ain't who she is. You put all these motherfuckers. You put that woman. She's a spiritual woman. What kind of position you put her in? Spiritually so speaking. I mean, you know, she should have divined on it, but maybe she didn't care. Maybe she don't like me neither. Okay, whatever. Oh, whatever. So you could go somewhere. I tell the truth. When this shit was going on, I was laid the fuck out. But it was, I've spoken this before, it was early stages of perimenopause for me. But I don't know if the black magic that your motherfucking ass did triggered that shit or what. I don't know. But goddamn, I was laid out in bed one time. I was like, good Lord, Lord, please just give me a little bit more time. I swear I thought I was dying. Just get, all I want is a little more faith, just a little more faith. That's all. Just, Lord, just give me a couple more days. Goddamn. God watching the whole thing play out. My ancestors and them watching all of this shit. Het Heru watching all of this shit. Just watching. Good Lord, what's wrong with me? In and out of the emergency room, panic attacks, anxiety attack, all this shit. At the gym. That was my first anxiety attack. What the fuck is something just came over me? Oh, I grabbed her, went to the manager, help. And she like, well, what's wrong? I grabbed her. Grabbed her around the waist. Oh God, I don't want to die. 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 What's wrong? Yeah, all the girls come around. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong with her? Eat this mint. A bunch of nurses. They eat this mint. Eat some. Give us some sugar. Is it a blood sugar? Call the ambulance. The ambulance come get my head. Just as my great grandmother used to say, my head was just swimming, just swimming. Fuck happened to you? I don't know what that was. But I couldn't even go to work for a few days. I couldn't go to work for a few days. I finally was able to, I forced myself to go. Because I ain't just going to be stuck in a house. I had, what's that called when people scared to go outside? I can't think of what it's called right now. But I had that. Somebody probably said that. I had that. I forced myself to go outside. I had that for a minute. And I was like, no, I can't do this. Matter of fact, and I was telling your ass when it was first happening, and you were, well, maybe it's this, and maybe it's that. My grandfather said you did, and no, it's you the whole time. You and the fake mama and your crazy ass mama in the background. Put this herb with this. You need to get a picture now. And where the doll at now? You. See how they smile in your face. All the time they want to take your place. They's backstabbers. Backstabbers. You. It was you, bitch. I forced myself to go outside. One day I said, okay, just step out on the porch. Open the door and stepped out on the porch. Ah! Go back in the house. Now walk to the end of the porch the next day. Now walk to the end of the steps the next day. Now go to the driveway next day. Now get in the car and drive around the corner. Eat little by little by little by little. Mm-mm. I'm still supposed to be there like this, y'all. Oh, oh, what had happened to me in my life? Oh, everybody doing so much better than me. And my life just done went to shit. Oh, what had happened to me, Lord Jesus? Oh, the Lord done forgot me. The Lord, He don't love me no more. Oh. The lady done moved out of town. My mom done left me. My poor baby, my daughter. She done had to go be with them. Oh. Just put it in a nursing home, y'all. Just put it in one of them homes. I'm in the home. Oh, I can't even. I'm shitting on myself and peeing on myself, y'all. Please help me. All the money done run out for the homes. So, bitch, now you got to be homeless. Oh, God, I'm on the street. Help me, Jesus. Oh, Lord, Jesus. Don't nobody talk to me no more. They hate me. They don't love me no more like they used to. There she go, y'all. It's karma only. It's karma. It's karma only. Did you get her money? We got it all. She don't even know about this. She don't even know about this. No. She can't do nothing with it nowhere. Look at her. Look how fucked up she is out there on the street. That ain't nothing but karma. That's what was supposed to happen. But Het Haru, the real one, and them said, no, that won't be happening. And the guy that's in me, my divinity, that's in me said, no, get your ass up and get to moving, bitch. Okay. You have a life to live and a child to take care of. All right. You should have seen me drive, and I was scared than a motherfucker. But I got to where I need. And the ride I was in, it was a junker. However, I got to where I needed to and got home until I was able to get another car or whatever the fuck. Now, did the lady who raised me assist me with some things? Of course she did. Did she do everything for me? Absolutely fucking not. Matter of fact, because that was the plan. She tried to make me codependent on her, and finally one day I told her, you're not going to keep doing, I do it, I take, no, you're not. I'll take care of myself. And I wish a motherfucker would say I'm lying. I've always taken care of myself as an adult. That's what adults do. Unless they're in a situation where they're not able to. That's different. That was the plan. That was y'all's plan. So you can go to the judge, whatever money you stole. See, she can't take care of herself. She out there on the street. She in nursing home. The bitch can't do nothing for herself. She ain't worth a goddamn. She on them drugs. Prostitute out there. Selling her body. And we tried to help her. We tried. Judge, Mr. Judge. Mr. Charlie. We done tried to assist her. So one time, when I was in this little junker of a of a vehicle, but it got me where it needed to get me and whatnot. She helped me get that. I can't remember what happened. I was in between cars. I don't remember what the fuck happened. But anyway, I took a picture of myself. Sunlight was hitting me a certain way. I said, oh, that's cute. I took a selfie. Eyes kind of squinted from the sun. I look up. I'm scrolling on Facebook, laid the fuck out. Here this bitch is with a picture just like it. Then I'm scrolling again one day and I'm looking, and here she is with a camera around her chest. You know, that prideful, because the look was thrown at me. Because I had a badass camera. I still got that motherfucker somewhere. Okay. They told me that they used to film that show, MD or something with that camera. And when I would take pictures of her in my backyard, I wanted, because my dad used to take pictures like as a hobby, photographer. And I was like, I love photography. I'd like to do this. So I'll play around the camera, take pictures of, I want to take pictures. Everything that I did, I want to. Her cousin, the fat one, who told me, you got something come, bitch, and I'm going to get it. I want it. She told me, she said, Nikki, that girl has no identity. Everything I do, she does it. I'm still thinking, I don't see that. Just blind in a motherfucker. Blind as a bat. I don't see that. And she probably thinking, you dumb bitch, you doing it to your fucking ass too, with your dumb ass. Just a second. I have a TV show. I want a TV show. I'm at the theater. I want to work in the theater. Anything. I mean, after a while, I was just like, okay, well, she just don't know what she want to do with her life. She just ain't found herself yet. Whatever. Hell, half the population don't know what the fuck they want to do. That's okay. You be 50, still don't know what the fuck you want to do, but you do something. So, bitch, why the fuck are you mad? I should have left the comments open, but you ain't gonna comment no fucking way. Blow out the candles, the death candles. The eye's gonna get into her chakras candles. The eye's gonna cause blockages in her being, in her vessel, and stop her new beginning, and put blocks on her pathway. Stop, get rid of all that shit. Why are you mad? Why? It's not logical. I'm not supposed to be upset. I'm not supposed to speak my truth. Or speak not my truth, the truth. You know, people kill me with this. There's that person truth and that person truth. And then there, oh no, that story and that story. And then there's the truth. No, sometimes one of those people are telling the fucking truth. Just like when King Solomon went with the babies. And the mama like, you know, you trying to steal my baby, keep my baby and all this kind of thing. And no, it's my baby, it's my baby, my baby, my baby. And what did Solomon say? Okay, I'll tell you what. I just split the baby in two. And we found out who the real mother was. It was one person telling the truth. So that's what I'm saying. This matrixy societal bullshit that keeps you trapped. Because all that's going to do is make the person who's telling the truth say, well, how's that going to tell the truth? I mean, how's they going to believe me? Just tell the fucking truth. Not a bunch of made up bullshit. So why are you sitting over there? How much money did you waste between a couple days ago and today? Did you go to Botanica St. Jude on 55th? Or someplace on the west side to get your shit, or online? Or you called you one of your practitioners that you met online? Hopefully the sister ain't involved with the shit no more. I don't know. But who the fuck? How much money did you waste today? In the last couple of days? To continue in your wrong. This bitch done messed up shit for me. I did? Good. By telling the truth about what I did to her. Good. We need to, let's be logical here. How much money are you wasting? I read the scripture where it said it's like you're chasing the fucking wind. Ain't shit stopping over here with me and my life and who I am. Not one motherfucking thing. You keep doing it, you always in some fuck shit. Oh, that you create. You create. Nobody else. All the damn time. Okay, that's your life. Bitch, leave me alone. I don't know why y'all don't understand what leave me alone. Y'all don't understand. Keep on. Keep going. Keep killing the animals and burning the candles and getting the herbs and all of that shit. Whatever the fuck. However it works. Keep on. Praying to Satan and them. Who really don't have no problem with me. He just got, okay, well, she called on us. This is our job. Just like when God said, Satan, what the fuck are you doing? Just walking to and fro, minding my fucking business. Okay, well, I got an assignment for you. Okay. This is my job. This is my job. That is his job. So apparently this is your job. Because you just can't fucking stop. But just like Satan got his time for a period of time. This is your period of time. Do your thing. You got yours too. And his shit coming to an end, yours is too. You keep bothering me, bitch. Keep on. Everybody else. But you, bitch, keep on. Keep going. I give you permission. How's that? I don't know. What kind of karma came to these people's lives listening to your bullshit? And then too, I don't understand that. I just don't understand how a person can go to people and say this person did me, and that person did that to me, and that person did that to me, and that person did that to me, and then they get on some kind of bandwagon. Okay, well we gonna get her. And well, if this person did all that shit to you, then you need to confront that person and deal with that person. I ain't getting involved with your shit. Confront that person, deal with that person, have a conversation with that person, talk to that person, go to the good Lord about it, whatever. But you need to deal with that person. Take it, if you have an art with your brother, take it to them and them alone. Not the whole fucking city. That ought to told people right then and there, this bitch is on some bullshit. She wants us to get on some kind of fucking bandwagon and attack somebody. But obviously you did it because you didn't like my motherfucking ass no way. Who fuck she thinks she is? She don't want to be a part of us. She don't want to be a part of our group. No, I don't. I just want to live my fucking life. I went to a gym to lose weight. To exercise. Not to be a part of some old weird shit and group up with folk. Went there, laughed, had ha ha he he, got my ass worked out, and went home. So let me see. I have my cards, my tarot. I said years ago, talking to your dumb ass, I would love to have a tarot business. I would love to read tarot full time. Next thing I know, you doing it. Everything that I said, I did. I'm a flight attendant. I applied to be a flight attendant. Did I get the job? No, you didn't fucking get the job. Because you didn't do it because you wanted to do it. Anything that we need to know about this? Besides what's already been said. And of course, it got something to do with a goddamn man all the fucking time. Dick and money. Call me the gangster love. And then now this is where you sit. And 9 of swords. And that's where you gonna stay. I'm not haunted, bitch. Is this what the gangster love gave you? Here? This what the gangster love gave you? I mean, I'm like, how's all this shit going on? And I'm just living my life. And all of this shit is going on. She ain't gonna be no star. I don't want people to see her as a star. I'm the star, me. It's me, not her. Me. You know, I'm thinking about this shit. I'm like, if it ain't you, bitch, it's about to be. Because the damn sure ain't going to be me. I'm not you. I'm not like you. I don't think like you. I don't process things like you. That's okay. Everybody's different. You want to attack me based off the shit you want for yourself. Bitch, go get it. Leave me the fuck alone, bitch. Take that goddamn degree that you got and do something for, however you got it, and do something for real with it. And leave me the fuck alone. You're not going to be happy trying to torment somebody. I don't want them to see her. So everything she's doing and say that she was, I'm going to say that's me. And then they'll respect me and look at me with respect and love. That's not how that works. That's just not how that works. This is you, Princess of Wands, a child. And whatever, thinking that you were going to get something and obtain something, and you didn't, and you ain't. No, you was never my fucking friend. Thank God. Now go on somewhere. Leave me the fuck alone, bitch. Oh, wipe that smile off her. Help me wipe that smile off her face. You're just a fool. Help me wipe that smile off. Justice, goddamn. Off her face. I'm gonna bring justice to me. Leave me alone. With your cat and what do people use with the black magic? Your cauldron and your cat o' nine tails. Your herbs, your candle. Shut her mouth candles. No. Absolutely not. And your fake tears. Because when I was down, and I took pictures of me laying out on my couch and I said, this be been me all summer long. I know you always having a ball. Look what we did to her. It's you. Ain't gonna be able to handle a motherfucking thing. Look what we did to her, y'all. She fucked up. It's like the time you sent James calling me with that bullshit, and I cussed his ass out. I'm sorry. I'm okay. I'm sorry. I know. Leave me alone, motherfucker. I know that bitch sent you, and I told him that. I know Dorita sent you. No, I ain't talking to you. You're lying. You're a liar. And all I saw, a vision of you looking like a fucking 2-year-old. I've never done anything to this heifer. Not one single thing. Okay. Anything else? Whatever that demon is, that's I'll be all up in you and on you. Then swindled your motherfucking ass. Get some fucking power. Empowerment. It comes from within. You crazy, but you ain't that damn crazy. And quit burdening others with your shit. You did it to that boy. I don't know if y'all friends or not. That you used to work with at the Ritz. You wanted a job. He wanted a job. You told me you wanted a particular position. He wanted a different one. But you applied for the position he wanted. And you got it. And he was mad at your motherfucking ass. But I don't know why he mad at me. Got the job and it was hell for you from day one. Of course it was. This way you gonna be if you ain't. It's ridiculous. Is that what you told Bree? She wants to try to get your inheritance. Is that where you got that from, Crazy Bree? She wants you. That's what she did to me. She want me. She won't be like me. My inheritances and my physical inheritance and my spiritual inheritance. That's what she wants. Cause she ain't nobody. She's a drug addict prostitute. See how innocent I am? She don't know nothing. Yeah, she was teaching in them schools, but she got that. She got all my energies. She's went into my crown chakras and got all of my knowledge, and that's how she was teaching them peoples. I told her I wanted to show, and she stole the idea. That's what you told her? You fucking lie. That's what you told her. I've been in the house. She got a room with all the black magic witchcrafts in it. All the candles and all the herbs. And she got pictures of people's pictures on their walls. And who she gonna backstab and do the black magics to? I seen it. That's what you told her? That's right, Bree. Talk about it online. Talk about it. Talk about it. Leave me alone. I walked away from your ass in 2017, November. You called me 3 times begging me to go somewhere with you. No. And you have been bothering me ever since. I mean, all the dream infiltrate. What time you and Phoenix came in picking with my toes? I'm like, these bitches is picking with my toes. Weird shit. Feeding me food that my body would just reject. I just throw it the fuck up. That you're still trying. Every time I go to close my eye, here go the food. Have some. That's what my grandmother used to say. I go to her house, she has some food. Have some. I have pictures of my ancestors up. Here you go putting pictures of your ancestors up. And then you come home, they burnt to a crisp. Of course they are. Because you're not doing it because you love them. I actually loved mine. Even the 2 that I thought was my ancestors. The lady who raised me, her parents. And they weren't even my ancestors. But I loved them. And I had their pictures up. And you didn't do it because you loved them. That's why when you came, it was weird. No wind blowing in the. I'm like, what do you mean they were burnt? How? Were they by the window? Was the wind stirring in you? How? What? No, I just don't know how it happened. Yeah, they burned them up themselves because you did not do it out of love. That's why. I got a question. See if I can see from these cards. There you go. Did you tell this motherfucker, either both of them or one of them, that I was stealing from them? Did you? I don't know. Did you? Did you tell them that? You told them that? Because one day, the day that nigga kicked, was it that day? Yeah, he kicked me. Was it that day? He kicked me up out of there. They had a cycling class. I talked about this. That money for that class went separate from the other money. It was supposed to go in an envelope. The regular manager, day manager, wasn't there. It was just me. The owner in there with the class and crazy ass Philippe, who at that point was so agitated if I just simply said hi. What the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker? Whatever. Busy. We need toilet tissue. We need this. We need. Okay. They came in for the cycling class. I accidentally took that money and merged it with the other money. I said, oh shit. And I put it in the drawer. I said, oh shit. That money was supposed to be separate. Day manager wasn't there. She would have told me just go in the drawer and separate the money. You know how many? We had a list. I go to the drawer. Something said, bitch. Don't open that drawer, bitch. Because motherfuckers are watching you like a fucking hawk. And the day manager is not here. You just gonna have to tell him your motherfucking self. Oh God. I hate talking to him because you don't know if he's happy today or if he's pissed about God knows what. And the force, the energy behind the force of his whole entire being is strong than a motherfucker. That's the one I said I saw sitting on that throne with all that gold on, the fucking king. I said, oh God. An angry king. King nonetheless. I'm gonna have, and I go to my trainer. How's he today? What's his mood like today? I don't know. I told him what happened. I said, I really don't want to talk to him because he's mean. He said, yeah, he is mean. And that's when Philippe lost his fucking marbles. Not asking any questions, and I just lost his fucking marbles. And grabbed me up. Yeah, and all of that crazy shit that he likes to do to women. And that y'all love it. You told them that I was stealing? She ain't who y'all think she is. She a fucking thief. She not who y'all think she is. Because the one time I go to the motherfucking gym, morning, the alarm is going off. We waiting. I can't remember what happened. We got in some kind of way, the alarm going off. The owner wasn't there. I text him, motherfucker. They're like, well, his brother out there, he taking forever getting as pretty fat as he can before he can come in. I text him like, motherfucker, the alarm is going off. Are you coming? What the fuck is going on? Finally, the pretty boy, the pretty twin comes, turns the alarm off. In the interim, he texts me the code to the alarm to turn it off. I told the night manager. She said he did what? He texted me. She said he sent you the code. I said yeah. She said, well, he must really trust you. She said, because I don't even know the code. She's been knowing them motherfuckers for years. You told them, don't believe. She ain't all sweet and righteous like she is. She's a thief. Her mind ain't screwed on right. She's a miserable bitch. Never stole anything from them or anyone else. You the one who put people's children on your taxes to get money. I can't be happy if I ain't got no money. What else? Mm-hmm. I don't know here. Something here. Let me see. Something about probably being too open. Don't trust her. She ain't who she say she is. Y'all too open to her. Y'all let her come in and have free reign or something along those lines. It was a job, bitch. You fucking freak. That's what turned this nigga bitter. Things that you said to him concerning me. I don't know. Like I'm watching or some shit like that. Probably to steal and thieve and God knows what else. Y'all the ones who made that your home. It was a job in the gym for me. But one thing about it, I do know how to laugh and have fun with people. Unlike you, I don't like them people. You nice. I ain't nice. I ain't. Girl, whatever. Oh, shit. There you go again. Anything that she do have, she done manipulated and stole it from people. That's what you told Bree over there. She trying to steal your inheritance, girl. She do that to everybody. She may look like she got something going on in her life, but that's because she done stole it from everybody. No, it's because I get up off my ass and work. And decide what I want for my life and go after it. Legitimately and legally. Anything else? I don't know. Something about being a bird in here. This, you lying to them. I don't know. You've been doing shit to me before I even went to that motherfucking gym. You've been stalking me before then. But there's something about men for you women. You lose your fucking shit. It don't matter if they look like something, if they don't look like something. But especially if they do. You lose your shit. You're always in competition mode with the next woman. But when a man is in the picture, you lose all manner of reality. If you wanted to I'm trying to be nice. I didn't give a fuck what you wanted to do with them. You did not have to throw me all the way up under the bus to get run over 5 and 10 and 20 times, year after fucking year after fucking year after fucking year, because of men who appear to have money. What makes you, did they give you some? Or did they make you work for them? And you gave them things like the rest of them did. So for you to get up out of your emotions and you not being able to sleep at night, you did all this shit and now you feel that hurt. You didn't think clearly, and you still not. I don't want to see your ugly ass in my dreams no more. Feel your energy bother me no more. Your I keep saying cat and nine tails and all of that crazy shit no more. Like I told the other girl, I'm gonna take her to call Spiritual Child Protective Services. I'm calling spiritual court on your fucking ass. And if something solid comes up as far as when I go to sue the Bree over there, solid comes up with in 3D material realm, bitch, I'm suing your motherfucking ass too, bitch. I got 1 million witnesses. All in the spiritual realm who saw all the bullshit that you was doing. Who probably told you video day, stop, leave her alone, don't do that shit. I'm Haru. And defile Het Haru's name. That's what you did. Just like you defiled my house. That's what you did. You got to pay for that in and of itself. I'm sure she doesn't appreciate it. This is who's representing me on earth. This is who wants my name. Let me say this real quick. Yep. Got your crew together. The people who wanted to do it anyway because you think it's fun. You think that shit is fun and funny and haha. um, for people who go through things like this, now, if you, it's one person you popping up in my mind. One of my dad's girlfriends. You've been popping up in my mind last couple of days, honey. I know you watch. My dad had a lot of girlfriends in his life. He was married 4 times. I don't know if he's gotten married again. A lot of women. There was one in particular woman who probably, well, no, two. One when I was little, her name was Barbara. She was a beautiful woman. I always wonder what happened with that. I asked my dad a question. My dad tell me, "Oh well, it just didn't work out. I'll tell you about it later." That's what he says about everything. I'll tell you about it later. I'm picking greens. That was a good cook. But anyway, and his third wife, who was like, if you ain't got time for your children, then I ain't got time for you. That in and of itself, even though she kind of got on my nerve because she talked a lot, but that in and of itself shows you that she probably was a jewel of a woman. I'm sure she made her choices that weren't the greatest in their relationship. That was his marriage, not mine. I wasn't living there. Uh, but I don't know what you think. And I'm going to say this, I don't care what you think. Because I know you either. For real. You think it's a joke. You think it's funny. I don't know, you popped up in my mind for a reason. Or you think it wasn't all that. Or whatever you think. But for people who go through these types of things, it's something much worse. Hell, it might be much worse for me than I even realized. I live my life. Okay, y'all want to act stupid and be a fool. Okay, whatever. I got to get up and go to work in the morning. So I can pay my rent, pay my car notes, buy me some food, buy me some clothes, do stuff for my daughter, and live. And if there are people who sit back and see the shit, they may not play a part in it, but they see it. Maybe I don't think that's right. I see what they're doing. I'm talking about people that you know. I'm not talking about people that you kind of know or whatever. That you actually really know. And they never say one word to you. They don't check up on you, whether it's through, they see it now. Whether it's through a DM, a text, an email, a phone call, and just absolutely nothing. But they see what's going on. They see the truth. And they ain't a part of it though. Guess what? They like it too. They're enjoying the whole situation. They ain't called you to say, are you okay? Maybe not even go, they don't even have to go into the situation. How you doing today? I ain't talked to you for a while. I was just checking up on you. Nothing? Then they like it too. They love it. You better believe it. Miss Zarita, this you. In reverse. And you keep on Keep on forward with it. Go on tonight. Do whatever y'all do to get more money. See, this was supposed to be me. This is me, right? This was supposed to be me, the one by itself, taking care of itself, ain't bothering nobody really. We gonna put her in heartbreak. That's what I'm gonna do to her. You go get your all your shit from the botanicas or wherever you fuck it is that you go. Go and call the practitioner. Go ahead, call them. All 20 of them. However many that you've used over the years. Call a group. We got to meet tonight. Call them to go out and meet at the park or wherever it is you all meet. Call all the cousin, all your cousin, your mama, and y'all put y'all shit together. Go for it. You don't have to do this by yourself. Call Bree. Make sure she there too. And the police officers and the investigator. Call all of them. The FM, the fake mom over there. Call them all, honey. Is the Lion Gate portal, ain't this supposed to mean something? The spiritualists, y'all know. Perfect day, right? Call all of them, honey. For your shit. So you can create more lies, more fantasies is what I'm hearing. And live a fantasy life. Ain't that what Jesus said to Judas? Go on, honey, go on. Do what he said. Yeah, all eating and shit at the Last Supper. Do well. This is I don't like this version. What you gonna do? Do quickly. Go on and do it. Go on. Friend, do what you came here for. It reminds me of what Martin when he was playing Shanae. And the kid in play, she won a thing to date with kid. And she said, do what you came to do here, kid. Go ahead. I'll be waiting. And so will all of my family, true family, and my ancestors, who I'm hearing been kicking y'all's ass. The Orishas who see that you wronged than a motherfucker. The Netaru. God, the great mother, the great divine mother. All Callie and them, Het Heru, even Satan himself, looking at you like you're just an idiot. I'm a trickster, don't you know? I'm an opposer. I oppose all, even you, bitch. All of them and his legions. Archangel Michael and them. Who are sick and tired of your behind. Bothering me and pestering, lying, defiling, trying to destroy. All of them. Everyone else, you all have favor.